Darlings, I'm still here. I'm still here. I promise you. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, but I promise you that I'm going to finish these questions. Even if it's pre-recorded and not live, I'm going to finish these questions, okay? I look like death warmed over and all that. It's fine. That's alright. It's okay. I ain't dying. Well, everybody's dying, but you know what I mean. I'm fine. Let's get through these questions. I am not going to leave you hanging here because I know how important those questions are. Okay? So I'm going to upload this in the middle of the night and you all sleeping and snuggling with your teddy bear. And that's alright. Or your loved one. Whatever. Now, here's the great thing I figured out. Remember how I told you in the previous videos there was a question that just kept bothering me and I could not figure it out? He or she goes first, and it's Mill. Mill, you have messaged me, what do I see for Canada? Okay. You go first because I knew something was bothering me. And I went back after every single message and I watched what I was missing. And this is how much I love y'all. This is how I'm going to do it. So, you get to look at me nasty and ugly in the middle of the night and the hair messed up, and makeup smeared, and who cares? But here's where how much I love you. Mill, you are first. Hang on. No. This is where Spirit talks to me and tells me, don't you pick up that deck. You go over to the other deck. Do you understand it? Probably not. Do I understand it half the time? Probably not. But that's okay. But I trust Spirit and said, no, do not pick up that deck. Mill, listen to me. M-I-L. Your question was, what do I see for Canada? Okay. So, you are our northern brother or sister, Mill. I don't know if you're male or female, and I don't need to know. That's okay. You let me know. This is pre-recorded. I heard you. It's okay. Y'all just ignore me. I hear stuff all the time, and I resonate with it. Does it make sense to you? Does it make sense to my family? Nope. You have literally met somebody batshit crazy, but that's okay. Batshit crazy to somebody else is truth and evidence here, okay? Mill, honey, M-I-L, you asked me, what do I see for Canada? And I was told to use the original deck, Rider-Waite, split deck, what do we got? Yeah, because y'all would just keep working. You just working like dogs to make sure that you can get out of this. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. And Mill, I just got the message. Don't you worry about Mr. Trudeau, okay? I'm not saying Trudeau. Well, I just did, but you know what I mean. Give me a break. He's a turd on some dough. Mr. Trudeau. So let's love on Mill for a minute. And Mill wants to know, what do you see for Canada? Alright, well, let's look. I know. There's a lot of countries, because I'm in the U.S. and I mainly concentrate on the U.S. And I also know that the U.S. and pulling cards on the U.S. means a thought process for the rest of the world. We all know that. But that doesn't mean that it's set in stone. There are so many other countries out there right now that are setting the bar of what it should be. And the U.S. just sits back and go, give me a second. I've acted. Here's my actress. What? What? Canada. Who dat? Australia. Who dat? Germany. The Netherlands. The UK. Who dat? I'm the US. I don't gotta do shit. Come on. Let's get real. That is the attitude of what happens. Okay? The only reason, no, I'll take that back. Not the only reason, but the main reason the U.S. doesn't react the way you do is because of one thing. And I know you're tired of hearing it, but I need you to understand something. We don't panic. We don't act. Because we got these. And I don't have to. Is that arrogant? Yeah, to a point. To a point. But at the end of the day, no. That's not arrogant. That's damn truth. Because I'll tell you right now, anybody that ever steps into this nation, who I call home, the old Japanese, what was it, from World War II? The old Japanese Prime Minister, what he said, why, from Pearl Harbor, why didn't you ever invade the U.S.? And he goes, have you lost your ever-loving mind? Because behind every blade of grass is an American with one of these. And if you think that that is arrogance, maybe it was blown out of proportion. They recount themselves. No. Behind every blade of grass is an American. On average, if you put us all together, 350 million. But on average, per capita, that kind of stuff, each of us, per one person, has at least 20 to 50 of these. Not to mention the hundreds of millions of rounds. Well, thank you. Not hundreds of millions. Hundreds of billions and trillions of rounds that we have. We were set up for this for a reason. Now, I'm going to toot my own horn and this is how you're going to get off with your video. No, that's not what I was doing. I'm trying to make a point to everyone else, our brothers and sisters across the world that are fighting, who I back up every day. And you want to know, why isn't the U.S. doing this? If the U.S. would do it, it would make even more sense if everybody else did. Because we don't have to. We don't have to. And thank you to my guardian angel that just put tape over my mouth and said, don't you dare say that. Because I'm not saying that. because that's wrong. And that'd be ignorant of me to say it. Do you want to know what I wanted to say? Without sounding nasty and ugly? Do you want to know what I wanted to say? But at the end of the day, you're going to understand why I said it and that I didn't actually mean it that way? Do you actually want me to say it? I don't know. Am I going to lose a few people? Probably. But this is the arrogance and what we were brought up with. An American citizen, patriotic American citizen, was grown up with these. There's no question. I'm not talking about blue states and blue cities, and I'm just talking about a general American every day, at least in one household, there's one of these, okay? It almost slipped my mouth. And I almost slapped myself because I felt bad for even saying it. And then I thought, why do you feel bad for saying it? Because it's true. Because it was the word process, the thoughts and words that were coming out of my mouth and the way I was saying it is what disgusted me. And I'll tell you, it's okay. You turn the video off after here. My cheese are racist. Whatever. I don't care. No. You know what I was going to say? We have these because we're not fucking stupid. Yeah, I said it. Because we were taught at least enough. We know all of our history from all of our countries is a damn lie. But we learned enough from the Revolutionary War and then the Civil War. Blah, 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 blah. Go on forth. If you ain't got these, remember our original Constitution? Second Amendment? Honey, darlings, I tip my hat to you guys because you know our Constitution better than some of our citizens even in our own states. And I bless you for it. I wish you were here. And I felt bad because that was my thought process. Because we ain't stupid. I felt bad. I really did. I felt bad because my intuitive knows that you're not stupid. You were backed into a corner. Okay? You were backed into a corner. And then, forgive me if I'm wrong, as an arrogant American, I'm sitting here saying it now. If I'm backed into a corner, I've got 150 of these coming out blazing. And 150 people with 150 of those coming out beside me. So when I said, I'm not that stupid, was I implying that you were stupid because you gave them up? Is that nasty and ugly? Yeah. But let's be honest. In hindsight, that's the way I'm born and bred. Who the fuck would ever give up their guns? You batshit crazy? Who the fuck would ever do that? But I've never been put into a position where you didn't have any other choice. Okay? So at least you allow me to explain myself as the arrogant American. Arrogant Americans are just arrogant Americans. Are we arrogant? You're damn straight we are. Here's where we top people. We're fucking proud Americans. And you ain't ever fucking taken our country again. Physically. Now let me correct. Let me finish. But look how stupid we were. They knew we couldn't take these. They couldn't take these away. So the only thing they did was take our most precious documents and reword them. And we're still their fucking slaves. So we didn't win either. The only reason they can't enforce it the way they do on you guys, Australia, the UK, Netherlands, wherever you're coming out, South Africa, wherever you're at, you're my brothers and sisters, and I love you. Even in the countries that my husband fought war in, I still love you. Because I think at the end of the day, we all realized this is humanity against evil. I don't care if you got these or not. Do you have these? You got brains. Can you think for yourself? We were saved for last. And the cabal figured out, well, if I could just get them to change their thought process. HRC, remember when she came out? She was running. I just got to get Americans to stop thinking. You know, you can't have freedom and Bibles and guns. You can't. Obama said it too. We are no longer a Christian nation if we can just get them to get rid of their Bibles and guns. Wave. He's done waving. He's love, he's heart. That's alright.